Christian, and I already know this, but for our listeners, like you are a big proponent of AI, and it's not like AI is out digging a hole for you, right? And AI in the business sense of in your office and in your systems and operations. But how have you implemented AI into your daily operations? And talk a little bit more of the tools you use and what it's really helped you do.
Yeah, so the main tools we use are Leanscaper AI and Claude. And also I just started using Whisperflow, which is just a
Oh,
total
yeah,
game
yeah.
changer.
So
I
awesome.
I wish you put me on, dude.
Yeah.
I just started using it like 3 weeks ago, and it's like the best thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, Whisperflow, if you don't know, is a speech to text with AI cleanup. So whether you're doing notes, emailing, texts, whatever, Whisperflow, you basically it's speech to text. So I mean, I'm getting done emails and messages and notes, and even prompting AI like 3 times faster than when I used to type. So the death of
Yeah.
typing.
I and I don't want to interrupt you here, but I am horrible with typing. And so I would always dictate or speech to text or any of that just so I don't have to text or type. And so Whisperflow has been awesome as well. And then I'm also an avid Claude user. That's my guy.
Yeah, Claude's amazing, and I used to use ChatGPT, but Claude's I find it's a lot better. But yeah, Whisperflow is great. It's so much better than traditional speech to text dictation. It's so much more accurate with the
Hmm.
words it puts down, and it learns, right? It learns based on the words you regularly use, like phasers. Maybe it would interpret that in different words, right? But when you teach it, it uses it correctly. But yeah, so as for where most of our daily AI use is in Landscaper AI. So we use huddles, which is basically our team gets out their phone and talks to their phone 3 times a day. They do a crew huddle in whatever language they prefer. Most of them are in Spanish, and at least 3 times a day. And it goes in any takeaways, any action items go onto lean boards, which are basically Kanban boards for action items based on the team member. So all of our team members in the office have lean boards. We have a shop board for like equipment maintenance and things that need to be done. We have a continuous improvement board. So basically anything that is traditionally lost between the field and communicating to the office is captured and put on a board directly. So the continuous improvement board has been a huge upgrade for us, like having that this year compared to taking team member suggestions over text or email. It's just easier now because there's no language barrier. They can say it in their native language, and it goes automatically to our board where the operations team or the sales team or whoever reviews the board and enacts it. And the same thing is we have another customer board, so any sales upsell opportunities or that our field team identifies on the site, the Landscaper AI will automatically pull that out and put it on the customer board. So if a bush needs to be replaced, the drainage solution, mulch needs to be done, whatever, it's all automatically done. So it's been an absolute game changer for us. And we're empowering our crews and teams to be more critical thinkers and essentially um, like their own leaders, right? We're trying to get them to be more independent from us so that they're thinking for themselves, but also with the help of AI, training them in the way that they think through the systems. So it's been a total game changer for us. We're a totally different company than we were even when I met you in person, Luke.
Hmm.
So the huddles has been huge, and then the lean boards. It's been amazing, and there's so much else we're using in Leanscaper too.
Yeah, it's what I think is so maybe difficult for companies right now is how to adopt it with the rest of the team. And you mentioned this, which I thought was fascinating. It's you really need to become a thought leader, but everyone becomes a thought leader now with these tools at our fingertips. And um, there are levels to it for sure, like where we can build out agents, and especially when it comes to estimating and the back office and billing and communicating emails, notes, all of this. It's my opinion that in the near future, there's companies like yours where most people on your team will be managers of agents. And so it's kind of like everyone becomes a manager. And but there's a different mindset shift there. Before, everyone was the technician, then there were managers, then there was the ownership. But now the technicians, I think, will morph into more of a manager level, and then obviously we'll still have the labor work to be done, but in terms of documenting it and the questions that are being asked and answered, I think that'll be done in a totally different way.
Absolutely. It will help reduce extra unneeded middle management
Hmm.
between the field and the office, and will allow us to pay our employees much better and much more livable wages over the next few years as we fully implement the Leanscaper system, which is something we're very passionate about, because currently what we're able to pay is based on what, it's a fair wage, but it's not enough to thrive on, in my opinion. But there's really, you can't do anything about it. This is just the business and the markets it's in. But by being a lean company that is continuously improving and cutting out any unneeded middle managers, we'll be able to pay our crew members and our crew managers higher wages
Mhm.
that are respected, similar to how the trades are.